Hey guys, welcome to Hit Cricket, your source for cricket analysis, commentary, and fun. I'm your host Rahul, and today we'll be talking about the potential Indian all-rounders that could be steals or gems in the IPL auction 2025. So the first name I have on my list here is the ex-Mumbai Indians player Naman Dheer. Now, I'm considering Naman Dheer as an all-rounder because he did bowl off spin in a few games for MI, but as far as the player himself is concerned, he's just 24, and we saw how he's a naturally aggressive player last year. MI gave him a few chances at number three, didn't really perform as the runs may suggest, but in that last game against LSG, we saw the talent and how he was able to just smack it all around the park for a 65 out of 29 balls. And personally, that innings itself was enough for me to know that he's a quality player and someone who could be really useful both either as a finisher or as a top order batter. And he can give you a couple of overs of off spin if required as well. So I feel that he's definitely someone who can be targeted by quite a few teams in the market. I think his batting style would suit the Wankhede as we saw. Uh, I think at the Chinnaswamy he'd be a great go. I think on Delhi surface he'd be great. And I feel like with the Delhi Capital itself, he'd fit the void that Delhi thought Lalit Yadav would fit. But I feel Namandir is a more capable batter than him and a more naturally aggressive player. So I think that natural aggression would fit a lot of teams and the way they want to play their brand of cricket. So I think he's someone who can definitely be targeted in the auction and won't go for a whole lot of money, in my opinion. The next player I have on my list is left-handed finisher Akash Vasisht. Now, he's someone I'm really impressed by, and I think he can be a real stud if given the opportunity. He has a T20 average of 35, a strike rate of 156. That's a batting average and strike rate combined of 191. That is insane in T20 cricket, and that is insanely cracked. Now, I know he's a finisher and has not outs under his name, but still, his performances speak for themselves. I mean, a strike rate of 156 coming in to finish the innings is outstanding to do that on a consistent basis. And he's played excellently well for his Syed Mushtaq Ali team, and he's definitely a talent. And I also feel that he's even more valuable considering that he bowls left arm spin. He bowls left arm spin for his Syed Mushtaq Ali team, and he also has a mere economy of 6.5 and an average of just 20, meaning he picks a wicket almost every game, and he also can bowl you 2 to 3 overs on a normal day and 4 overs on his day, his good day as well. So all this put together, you have a guy who can get you a 40 off 15 at the end of the innings and give you 3 overs for 1 for 20. I mean, what else do you need? That's the complete package right there. And he was part of the Rajasthan Royals squad last year, but unfortunately just did not get the opportunity to perform. But I definitely feel that he would be a real talent in the IPL if he gets the opportunity. Uh, so I'm really looking forward to see Akash Vasisht get a proper crack, and I think he'd be suitable at grounds like Chepauk, like play the role of a Shivam Dubey except at the end, and also give you spin. So I'd love to see him go to a CSK or a Lucknow Super Giants or a Mumbai Indians or a Royal Challengers Bangalore. I think he'd be good in any of those venues. Next up on my list I have is Arshad Khan. Now I think Arshad Khan is a talent. We saw it last year. We saw him play magnificently in against the Delhi Capitals. That knock he played with the bat was outstanding. To bat with the tail, the composure and composure he showed under pressure was outstanding. And not even though batting is not his main skill, I was really impressed with the way he batted. And as far as bowling is concerned, he's a left arm seamer. That itself is hard to find in the market. Especially an Indian left arm seamer is even harder to find. And he can swing it both ways with the new ball, as we saw glimpses of last year, and he can give you overs at the depth as well. Now, both these commodities and the fact that he can hit towering sixes with the bat make him a very teasing commodity to potentially possess in the IPL for some team. And I feel that he won't go for too much money since that innings is the main thing that he showed last year. But I feel that if any team can pick him up and bat him at that number seven, number eight, and give him 2 or 3 overs with the new ball and a over at the death, then that would be uh, absolutely worth the money, and he could be a steal in the auction. The next player I have on my list is ex RCB player Manoj Bandage. Now, he did not see the field for RCB, so you might be wondering, was he actually part of the IPL? But He's someone I really rate highly. He's played outstandingly well in the Maharaja T20 trophy, the Karnataka Premier League. He's someone who can finish an innings for you outstandingly well, get that 200 strike rate when you need it, when you need the impetus at the end, he can give that for you. And he's someone who can give you good right arm medium pace, a couple of overs as well. So he can be that NKR type of player. I think that if RCB gave him the chances, he could have molded out to be another Nitish Kumar Reddy type. I'm not saying the same quality, but around that kind of skill set player. So I definitely feel that I feel like RCB should go back for him, or another team can go for him and just buy him at base price or a bit above, and just get a proper fast bowling all rounder, a batting all rounder who can bowl pace, which is something really rare in Indian cricket. And if he can be groomed and developed into a proper player like Nitish Kumar Reddy or potentially even a Hardik Pandya, then you're getting a steal at maybe 30, 40 lakhs for a high quality player. So Manoj Bandage is someone I really am rating highly and would love to see where he goes. And finally, the last player on my list for the all-rounders section is Shahbaz Ahmed. I mean, he's been around in the circuit for a while, and as we know, he's a left-arm orthodox spinner, and he can bat lower down in the order and give you handy runs. In fact, he hit a century for his Syed Mushtaq Ali team yesterday, and it was outstanding knock, batting at a strike rate of 200. We just saw a different version of Shahbaz Ahmed there. And last year for SRH itself, he turned out in a big way with the bat. I mean, he scored 50s. He scored quick fire contributions with the bat. He also showed that he can stay there if needed. He's shown that he can bat through long periods of time for RCB in the past as well. And he's really shown his talent with both bat and ball. And although he's not a complete player in regards with the bowling or the batting, I feel he can be a very good utility player for a team. And just slot in at number six or number seven when needed, and also perform with the ball, give you a couple overs. And we saw his performance in the qualifier two against the Rajasthan Royals last year. Man of the match performance, picking up 3 wickets against top quality Rajasthan Royals batting lineup. So he does have quality in him, but I don't see him going for a big price purely because of the name value again. And he's just one of those guys who constantly flies under the radar. No matter what. So I think he's definitely someone to look for in this auction, and I think he will be a steal for wherever he goes. So that's all I have for the all-rounders. Next, I'll meet you with the batters that could go very cheap but be very useful as well. So until then, goodbye.